turn to the Outer Banks, where there is growing concern over the longevity of some of these oceanfront homes.
And you've seen it a couple of times over the years, homes collapsing into the ocean, becoming victims of beach erosion.
News 3 anchor Pari Cruz traveling down to the OBX to look at the efforts to replenish the shorelines.
Dare County has been working on beach replenishment projects for the past several years, but it hasn't happened here in Rodanthe just yet. So check out these houses just teetering on the edge of the ocean. So this is what a beach that hasn't been replenished looks like, as opposed to this beach here in Nags Head that has been nourished. You can see people have plenty of space to move around, and the houses and road are far away from the crashing waves.
Our beaches are eroding. It's measurable. It's why we're here.
I met Dare County Manager Bobby Outen on beautiful Jeanette's Pier in Nags Head.
If somebody said Nags Head, you would think beach would be the next thing, and absent that, there's no reason for Nags Head to be here.
He told me this would be a very different beach if it hadn't been for their beach nourishment projects.
How far has the shoreline eroded?
So before we did the Nags Head project here, there had been water. You see this hotel here, and there's a deck on the back of that hotel. There was water all the way up underneath where that deck would have been.
Back in 2010, Nags Head was their first beach replenishment. It's the process of pumping sand onto the shoreline to address erosion by widening the existing beach.
The original project just in Nags Head, the first project, I think cost about $35 million. Since 2010, we've spent roughly $200 million on beach nourishment throughout Dare County.
Outen tells me they've been able to complete projects on the coastline in Duck, Southern Shores, Kitty Hawk, Kill Devil Hills, Nags Head, Avon, and Buxton.
Before we did beach nourishment, a lot of people, it was kind of 50-50 whether it was a good idea or not. People said you're throwing money away, you're dumping money in the ocean, you're throwing it away.
But Outen tells me residents quickly changed their minds when Hurricane Irene came through.
There were no homes damaged. There was no water in the road coming in. There was no infrastructure damage. The beach that we had just built was still here. It was still flat, and everybody became an instant convert. And so we really don't get much pushback about beach nourishment anymore after that storm.
The beach doesn't just protect homes on the other side of the highway, but also important public infrastructure. But there is one beach they haven't gotten to just yet.
And Rodanthe's never been nourished.
Houses in Rodanthe are crumbling into the ocean as owners struggle to combat the rising sea levels and quickly receding shoreline.
We don't have enough money in the fund to add a project.
Outen tells me initial beach replenishment projects can cost up to $35 million or more, with maintenance done every 5 to 7 years at a slight discount of $15 to $18 million per town.
We're working with the feds and with the state and trying to come up with a way to fund that project. We haven't gotten there yet.
Dare County's Beach Nourishment Fund is provided by a 2% portion of Dare County's 6% occupancy tax and is also funded by property and municipal service district taxes. Outen says the beaches are an important part of North Carolina and make up 90% of their economy.
We have a roughly $2 billion economy here. The tourism is what fuels that. And so if you want to have that tourism economy, then you have to have clean, nice beaches that people are willing to come to.
Currently, there are no other tools available under North Carolina law to combat the rising sea levels and intense storms. Seawalls, jetties, and hardened structures are not allowed.
The only tool that's in the toolbox to mitigate the effects of beach erosion is beach nourishment.
Outen saying eventually they'll have to make some tough decisions, but for now they're going to do what they can to protect the beaches.
It protects the things that it's supposed to protect, and so for Dare County it's been a success.
The Dare County manager tells me they hope to continue replenishing these beaches as soon as they can save up enough money again. Reporting in the Outer Banks, I'm Pari Cruz, News 3.